Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today Rockstar has finally revealed the next update in Red Dead Online, which is the Blood Money update, which is an update focused on Mafia themed with Angelo Bronte, Guido Martelli, focused kind of on robberies, kidnappings, and homestead break-ins. So we're going to react to this trailer, and hopefully I can show the trailer. If I don't show the trailer in this, it means I got a copyright claim, because whenever, I do react to a Take-Two trailer, there's almost always a copyright claim. So I'll have that on the screen if I wasn't able to react to it. So hopefully I can here. So let's take a look at this then. Trains are going to be a big part of this update, but that trailer was only a minute long. So, we don't have that much information there, but we do have, a big newswire post here. We actually have a lot of information, not just a single paragraph. So, earn your blood money across a series of daring robberies. New opportunities and more coming in next week's Red Dead Online update. Step into the burgeoning criminal underworld of Red Dead Online Blood Money on July 13th and prove you are willing to get your hands dirty in service of some particular, notorious, and well-connected members of Saint Denis society. So, this guy right here, this is Guido Martelli, and looks like, he's either taking the cop's revolver or giving him a revolver, and looks like, some criminal here is handcuffed. Blood Money. There are whispers in the alleys of Lemoyne's capital that Guido Martelli, right-hand man and underboss to infamous Angelo Bronte, needs gunslingers of strong constitution. Martelli is seeking to recover a valuable commodity known as capitale, originally devised as a unique system of exchange for more sensitive business dealings away from the watchful eyes of the taxman. It's since ended up in the hands of nearly every lowlife across the 5 states. Now Bronte and Martelli want it back. If you can find and return it, Martelli will reward you with access to more worthwhile criminal opportunities. So capitale, this looks like some type of new currency that they're going to have in this DLC, and it's going to be specifically towards Bronte and Martelli. Now, capitale, I'm assuming that means capital in Italian. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So you're gonna apparently get this capitale during missions. And you're gonna be rewarded with access to more worthwhile criminal opportunities. So it looks like you will unlock even better paying missions as you stack up the capitale in lower level paying missions. Martelli is purely focused on results. Entry into this world of more civilized crime requires nothing beyond a trusty sidearm and the willingness to use it, and no upfront investments required. Notice how this is in bold. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. You're not going to have to pay gold to start up this update, which is definitely good. Because, how stupid would that be if you actually had to pay gold, to start up robberies? You had to pay somebody to be able to rob? It'd be kind of dumb. This guy looks like Anthony Foreman right here. Anthony Foreman is, that outlaw that gives you missions in the alleys of Saint Denis, and he also appears at that abandoned house on the side of roads. Crimes and opportunities. Martelli's entrusted some of the West's most reprehensible soldiers of fortune with leads on where you might find capitale. Visiting these contacts will reveal an entirely new type of work known as crimes. Notice how crimes is in bold right here, and that's because that's the name of the new activity. Crimes, it's obviously a crime, but that's what the activity is called in the game. Crimes will range from cloak and dagger coach holdups. That's coach holdup. That's basically robbing, those carriages. Those, in the single player, when you hold up those carriages, that's, a coach holdup. Multi-stage robberies. How is that going to work exactly? Is this anything going to be like prep missions in GTA Online, or what is this going to be like exactly? But it says including kidnapping. So I've talked about this before. Kidnappings that you'd be able to kidnap rich people, hold them for ransom. Might be not that detailed, but we'll have to see. There kind of already is a kidnapping mission in the game. It's a stranger mission where you kidnap some people from a carriage and you take them to a destination. So curious how that would be different. And it says brutal debt collections. Now this I wasn't expecting, debt collections. We did this in the single player, you did this for Strauss, where, you'd go and collect the, debt, kind of like cinematic missions, you try to get the money back, and you have to involve in doing a mission. There was a cutscene. Wonder how that could work, differently in the online, and I wonder how they can keep this from getting repetitive. But, I think that what was it here? The kidnappings. The kidnappings they did show in the trailer, I'm pretty sure. Let me just skip forward here. But I'm pretty confident that I saw the kidnappings here. Let's see here. Just going to skip through this really quickly. Yep, right here. So look at this. You see these, you see like outlaws leaving like a house here, and this looks like a posse. Somebody's clearly tied up here, and they're all, this guy's wearing a mask here, so I'm assuming, these guys are up to no good. So this is a kidnapping, doesn't look like a bounty to me. Okay, let's see here. Embark on crimes is either a lone gun or with a full posse. So you can do this solo. That's going to make a lot of people happy. Lone gun obviously means solo, so I think a lot of people are going to be happy you're able to do it by yourself. During each outing, keep a keen wit and search high and low for signs of capitale to return to Guido Martelli, including from hidden chests. Okay, the hidden chests. I'm pretty sure that we've seen this before. Hidden chests on the on the remains of those who've crossed your paths. I think I've seen this in the trailer with that chest. I'll get to that in a moment. As you traverse the plains in free mode, you may hear of unlocked homesteads and vulnerable camps ripe for the picking and begging to be relieved of a Capitale stash. Now, I really hope the crimes are in free mode. I really hope this isn't like a separate lobby that you load into and do it. This should be in free mode. You should be able to see other players, committing crimes and stuff like this in free mode. This should not be an activity that is limited to some separate lobby. And it says, as you traverse in free mode, and it talks about learning about, unlocked homesteads. So hopefully all of this stuff stays in free mode. But, about the homestead robberies. There's also camps. The camps, that I wasn't expecting. So there's gonna be camps that you can raid. How are they gonna make this different than the gang attacks? And how are they gonna make the homesteads different than gang attacks? Homesteads, I have a pretty good idea of where the homesteads are gonna be, because there's several homesteads already in the game. And it looks like you're gonna be able to rob something specifically from those homesteads and find Capitale. But about that, the homestead robberies and the chests, they appear to be in the trailer. Let me get to it really quickly here, because I did see that. Let's get through this. Okay, this right here. Look at this, guys. This is the, this looks like the homestead robberies here. So it looks like a player is, strangling, knocking on an NPC, trying to figure out which place is this. I think this might be, this might be Robble's house. That might be the Polish guy that lives near Valentine. But I'm not sure. This might be another cabin. Somebody let me know which cabin you think this might be. I know there is another homestead also, like a smaller house that's like with a barn you can't enter. That's a little bit north of Valentine too. But you see, you see two players, knocking out the people here. So, hopefully, there's some, intimidation here. You threaten them, they tell you where the goods are, stuff like that. Because, if you simply got to go to these homesteads, you kill a bunch of gangsters, and you loot a single chest, that's going to be boring. It's just going to be like another gang attack, gang hideout. People aren't going to like doing that. And also, one other thing is, there's a difference between a robbery and a burglary, because people think they're the same thing. A burglary is, when a burglar breaks into somebody's home when they're not there, or when they're, or it's when, they sneak around when that person doesn't see them. It doesn't involve a direct confrontation. A robbery involves a direct confrontation with a victim. So this is a robbery. This is not a burglary. Let's see here, the chests. Because there was chests that were hidden also. So there's a big emphasis on the trains. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so right here, you have there's a chest that, how is this going to work differently than the collector? How are you going to find these chests? And right here, it looks like a map that's rolled up. At least that's what it looks like to me. And the map probably leads you to Capitale, which is that currency that you use with Angelo Bronte and Guido Martelli to unlock better paying jobs. Let's see, is there anything else here? Accumulating enough Capitale for Guido Martelli will reveal opportunities. These are dispatched by Martelli in a scheme to stifle a rising Lemoyne senator who is disrupting Bronte operations throughout the region. Each opportunity can reveal various approaches to the task at hand, listen into nearby conversations, or look out for important targets to uncover new paths to completion and weaken this politician's position by bringing each of the three jewels of the West to Martelli. The first of three opportunities is available on July 13th, while two more will unveil themselves in time. I don't mind that. As long as there's a lot of content at launch here, I don't mind if the other opportunities are drip-fed, because we'll have that in the other months, leading up to play those. But So there's going to be, 3 opportunities, and one of the opportunities is, revealed here in Lemoyne. It's going to be, a senator, a senator that's causing problems for the Mafia. So, what I think is going to happen is, I think that, these jobs that you do along the way, the coach holdups, the kidnappings, the homestead robberies, these will help you, build up Capitale along the way, and then when you have enough Capitale, you probably bring that back to Martelli, and Martelli gives you this big job, which is, the senator job. And that's, probably the best paying one right there. And that's for the region of Lemoyne. Now, it says there's going to be 2 more, and there's 5 regions in the game. So I'm assuming that each opportunity is going to be specific to a region. So there's going to be 2 more opportunities. Now, Lemoyne, not again, because Lemoyne's with the Senator. And then they, probably not the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, because that's pretty much an abandoned area, very tall mountains, not much, civilization there. So that leaves New Austin, West Elizabeth, and New Hanover. So the other 2 are going to be in those regions. Probably one in New Austin, and then the other one's probably going to be in New Hanover. West Elizabeth is a little bit smaller, so it's probably going to be in those regions. And here, we have this. This is a little interesting. It looks like they're cutting the outlaw passes, and they're replacing them with the quick draw club. And this looks like the first one now. Now, the quick draw club is a series of 4 distinct rapid fire passes, arriving in consecutive installments over the coming months. Purchasing each membership entitles you to rewards, bonuses, and items to help live life on the fringe of the law. Starting with Dutch's outfit, the Red Cliff. With each consecutive pass you purchase, you will unlock additional perks and rewards for continuing the journey. Each pass will cost 25 gold bars, all of which you will earn back by completing the past 25 ranks. As an added bonus, players who purchase all 4 passes will receive the upcoming Halloween Pass 2 for free. Okay, so 4 passes, July, August, September, October. So it looks like there's going to be a pass for each month, and then there's going to be the Halloween Pass. Now this, my opinion, I think this is a step in the right direction. I think this is better than Outlaw Passes, because Outlaw Passes, some people finish the Outlaw Pass in less than a week. Some people will finish it in like 2 days. Some people leave it in 1 day, and then you don't have anything to do for, half a year. So I think that it's good that they're going to be doing like a smaller Outlaw Pass each month. I think that'll be good, because it'll give people activities to do, trying to level up this pass and encourage people to play the game. And the good thing is, each pass will give you back, it says all of which you'll earn back. It's specific right here. So 25 gold bars, that all of them you will earn back. Definitely a step in the right direction. Now, the previous Outlaw Passes, you wouldn't get all of the gold back. You'd get like 90% of it back. You would get technically the whole thing back only if you purchase the Outlaw Pass within the first week. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. You buy this smaller Outlaw Pass, the Quick Draw Club, and you get all the stuff back. And also, another good thing is that you unlock better outfits. Now, okay, this looks like the Dutch outfit. So the Dutch outfit right here. This is actual outlaw clothing that people have wanted. People want to be able to dress up like outlaws, like gangsters. And, hopefully because this is a Mafia-themed update, we'll have some Mafia-themed clothes also. But anyways, the people are so disappointed in some of the clothing in Red Dead Online, specifically with the last Outlaw Pass, like fake beards and all these lizard, like, purple lizard, like, jackets. People don't want that. People want to be able to dress up like outlaws. That's what they want. And this, having clothes like that is definitely a better step in the right direction. And here you have Arthur's outfit. New clothing returning, past items, and more. In response to your feedback, the skill and satchel pamphlets previously released via the Outlaw Pass, such as unlocking the ability to fast travel from Wilderness Camp, will be placed on the general sale at the fence. Okay, so, that's going to be coming back. That's going to be make people happy. Plus, over the coming weeks and months, some of the most stylish and oft-requested clothing items from Outlaw Pass number 2, number 3, return for players who are unable to obtain them, including outfits worn by the legendary members of the Vanderlyn gang, like Marston's outfit, the Cleland Arthur Haraway's outfit, the Deadham outfit worn by Bill Williamson, and Javier's the Zapatero outfit. And then here they're talking about PC. So look, excited for this update. This definitely looks 10 times better than Naturalist. This looks 10 times better than Naturalist. This is the update that we should have had last year. An update that actually focuses on crime. I'm excited for this. Really looking forward to this. Like I said, my main concerns are, don't make the homestead robberies like another gang hideout. Please, make them actually interesting and unique. Don't make this update repetitive. Let these activities be in free mode. Don't limit them to another lobby, because that adds more life to the world. And On top of this, you know, obviously, I think this is going to have good payouts. You know, a robbery update, but still, you know, have good payouts for it. And, you know, lastly, you know, I don't want to be a buzzkill here because I'm looking forward to this update and it looks good. But there's one thing that I'm concerned about, guys. One thing that I am concerned about that you know, this post isn't really talking about. And the thing that I'm concerned about is that there's no mention of any new stuff to buy. No new guns, which, you know, we really need some new guns, and nothing, you know, new. No new camp upgrades, no properties. Now, maybe I'm asking too much here, but the reason that this is concerning is because, think about it this way. There are players who already have hundreds of thousands of dollars in Reddit Online, and they want to be able to spend money on stuff, buy stuff in the game. And if we're not going to have robberies in the game, people are going to have even way more money doing these robberies. So, you know, people don't want to have hundreds of thousands of dollars but constantly live in this camp. They want something else. They want some kind of player housing. You know, that's what people want, some type of property in the game. So, you know, the problem is that this update might be great, and I think it is great. It does look good. It might add a lot of new, you know, activities to the game. But if you add a lot of activities and a lot of new ways to make money, but you don't add much stuff to buy except clothes, you know, that could be a bit disappointing. So hopefully there is stuff to buy, even new camp upgrades. I'll even go along with that. Just please, something else to buy besides, you know, clothes. Add some actual, you know, upgrades for the camp, maybe a property, but, you know, if they would have added a property, they probably would have mentioned it in this post. But other than that, I am excited for this update. I am looking forward to this. I think this is going to be great. I think, you know, this is probably going to be one of the best updates, and hopefully this is not a disappointment, because if this is a disappointment, I'm going to lose so much faith in Reddit Online, but I really hope this is a good update. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed my breakdown there, drop a like, and if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, subscribe. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.